Somewhere, tonight, a rideshare driver's dashcam is recording an empty backseat. On some nights, between fares, it shows someone sitting there anyway. This is a story of the driver who noticed. Marcus had been driving for a rideshare app for almost a year, mostly picking up the graveyard shift, 11 at night until 6 in the morning. The pay bonus was better, the roads were quieter, and most nights were forgettable in the best way. His car had 2 dash cameras, standard for most drivers now. One faced the road, the other faced the backseat, pointed at the passengers, there for insurance purposes in case of a dispute. Marcus almost never looked at that second camera footage. It just ran in the background, saving clips automatically, uploading them to the cloud in case they were ever needed. He didn't think about it much. Passengers got in, passengers got out, small talk, directions, the occasional argument about the route. That was his job. But one afternoon, a rider messaged the app claiming that they left the phone in the car. Marcus pulled up the footage to check. He scrubbed through the clip from that night, looking for the right pickup. And then he saw something that didn't make sense. In the back seat at 2:07 a.m., a woman was sitting quietly in the middle seat, pale coat, hands folded in her lap, completely still. Marcus checked his ride log for that night. According to that, he hadn't picked up a single fare between 1:45 and 2:30 that morning. He told himself it was a glitch, a stuck frame, maybe a corrupted upload. Dashcams mess up sometimes, anyway. So he checked the night before that, and the night before that. She was there, every time. Always in the middle seat. Always between 2 and 2:15 in the morning. Never moving, never speaking. And every single time, the app's ride log showed no fares at all during the exact window. Marcus decided to test it himself. The next night, he mounted his phone so he could watch the backseat camera live while he drove. At 2:07 a.m., he stopped at a red light with an empty car. His phone screen changed. The woman appeared. No door had opened, no motion alert had gone off. She was simply there, mid-frame, sitting exactly where she always sat. Marcus turned around to look at the actual back seat. It was empty, nothing but the seatbelt and the fabric. He looked back down at his phone. She was still on the screen, and for the first time, she wasn't facing the roadside window. She was looking directly into the lens. Over the next few days, Marcus searched driver forums, looking for anyone else with the same dashcam model and the same kind of story. He found a thread, 6 other drivers, over roughly 2 years, describing almost the exact same thing. Same coat, same seat, same narrow window of time, always around 2 a.m. One post was from a driver who said he'd quit the job entirely not long after posting it. His last line read, "She's not looking for a ride. I think she's already found what she's looking for. I don't know if it's the car or the driver." Marcus wanted to quit too, but he needed 1 more week of the graveyard bonus to cover a bill, and he told himself he could push through it. On what he'd already decided would be his last night on that shift, a real fare climbed into the car around 1:50 a.m. A woman, talking normally, checking her phone, completely unremarkable. At 2:07 a.m., out of habit more than anything, Marcus glanced up at his rearview mirror. The real passenger was still there, still talking, still in her seat on the right side of the car. But in the mirror, in the middle seat between them, the other woman was there too, the one in the pale coat. She wasn't on the dashcam feed this time. She was only visible in the mirror's angle, as if she existed just outside whatever the camera was built to capture. She was closer than she had ever appeared in any of the footage before. The real passenger stopped mid-sentence. Her expression changed. She asked quietly, "Did it just get cold in here?" Marcus didn't answer. He kept driving. He didn't look in the mirror again for the rest of the ride. When he dropped her off, the backseat was empty. It always was, by the time anyone actually checked. Marcus still drives a graveyard shift. He still keeps the dashcam running. He tells himself it's just for the insurance. He hasn't looked at the backseat footage from that night. He isn't sure he wants to know what it caught. If your dashcam or your doorbell or any camera you trust ever shows you someone who never got in the car, don't ask why she's there. Ask why she's still riding. If this one got to you, subscribe. A new night shift file goes up every week, and next week's is worse. Stay tuned.